Clearly then, if we've addressed the individual immigration services space, we've got to turn our attention to our next trick. So our next trick clearly is the corporate space. And once again, the corporate space is being serviced in exactly the same way as it was 21 years ago when I first started practicing immigration in this town. And what I can tell you is that 6 months from now it'll be live and active on the internet. And it's a big gorilla to take on, as you'd imagine. But ultimately it doesn't matter, because once you put a creatively disruptive proposition onto the internet like that, and then you continue to publish to it in the way that we do, frankly, it's just a matter of time before the market starts to organise itself around us and that particular proposition that we've got. So we've mapped it all out. We know exactly who it is that we're speaking to in terms of our content, which is a different audience from our individual market segment. We know exactly what the jobs to be done are, and so we've broken down each discrete step of how people would want to have an experience with our content, solving their problems in the corporate sense. We certainly understand the psycho and emotional dynamics of those moments, if you will, and so we've constructed our service proposition with those squarely in mind. We know exactly what the content is that we need to publish so that we can speak to each of those elements of the experience that people will have with us. And the service model that we're introducing is incredibly disruptive. Clearly, in our case, the underlying facet of our business model is you can't compete against free. So if you can't compete against free, you may as well at least own, if you will, that notion of free by virtue of the experience that you've given people and how you've helped them answer their questions and solve their problems.